Hey guys, so I'm gonna do it. I've officially set a goal to photograph 1,000 bird species. Crazy, right? Epic? Absolutely. The funny thing is, I didn't set out to photograph 1,000 birds. I just wanted to be outside, in the wild, camera in hand, boots in mud, and somewhere along the way, the birds just found me. And then the other day, while I was sorting through my folder files, I did a double take. Wait, I photographed 400 different bird species, not just seen them, but photographed them in the wild. And that's when it hit me. What if I made it a real thing? What if I set a wild goal to photograph 1,000 wild bird species all over the world? Brazil, Nepal, Utah, Kenya, everywhere. Because birds, they're magic. They're full of personality, they're full of color. Some are kind of grumpy, like this barn owl. Some are pretty goofy, and some even pose like supermodels. And of course, some vanish just before you get the camera there to shoot them. And I swear they do it on purpose. My very first bird photo, a California gull. Fitting, because that's the Utah state bird. Then the bald eagle, or national bird. Didn't plan it that way, but that's just kind of how it turned out. Pretty cool. Birds have always been a big part of my photographic journey. In the beginning, I really didn't know if I had what it would take to be a wildlife photographer. Even my dad was a bit skeptical, because I was full of energy, ADHD personality, and I could never sit still. But then I got this shot of a hummingbird. It took a lot of patience and timing, and that's when my dad first believed, hey, maybe he can actually do this. And then I got this shot of a great blue heron, and that's when I started to believe. They may not be technically great, but they were pivotal moments for me. At first, it was all about the big birds. Hawks, owls, eagles, great blue herons, but then I discovered the joy of photographing the little ones. Fast, flighty, full of color and chaos. Heck, I even like photographing the little brown jobbers. But let's be real, it's not all magic. Bird photography can be wildly frustrating. You crouch for 30 minutes, you wait, you line it up, and then, whoosh, gone. I talk to them, I yell at them, I laugh, I swear. It's really a good time. So, I've got around 400 birds so far, but only about 150 are from the US, which means there's so much left to discover in my own backyard and across the states, all along the coastlines. This isn't just a list, it's a story, a journey, a practice in presence, a reminder to look up, to kneel down, to slow way, way down, to meet the wild world on its terms. So, I'll show you the near misses, like this turn with the head missing. Or this extremely frustrating one that the shutter speed was just way too slow. Ah! How about this guy that absolutely refused to look at me? So frustrating. I'll show you the muddy pants, the early mornings, the accidental wins. The birds that make me shout, yes, out loud. Folks, nutcracker, yes, let's go. Every moment shared with you. This is the trail to 1,000 birds. Follow along as I try to hit that epic number. No shortcuts, no fakes, just feathers and faith. And probably a little mud. Let's discover what's wild.